in the past, but first I gotta go and start up the old machine. So it's the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus, okay? And I'm just gonna get it open here real quick. I'm using that SP24 coil, so it's a smaller coil, okay? And I just want to shorten it a little bit. Okay, there we go. And we'll turn it on. Okay, and then I'm going to cycle through here. Got 5 bars, that's good. 90, I'm going to go ahead and set the ground balance. The other day I did this, it took a while. Wow, man, that's taken a while. Let's see. Huh, haven't had this issue before. Seem to get this more often with the smaller coil. Maybe I need a, well, I got it on field 2, notched out at 5 and 10. Let's see, let's do it on frequency F1. And let's just get started. Okay, we'll start out over here by the playground swing deal. And this is that one that I've found quarters in the past. So let's see what happens. Okay, that's metal. Okay, close to the post. Oh, 22's potential trash. Let's go check it out. Let's check it out here. Yeah, that one's some trash there. All right, well, we'll start out things with a little foily trash stuff, but we'll certainly give it a try. So let's see what we can have here. Howdy, how's it going? Just doing a evening coin hunt. Okay. 20s. Let's go check this one out. Now, another piece of foil. It's funny, I was here a couple of weeks ago, and it seems like I didn't clean it out here. All right, hello, Mercedes, carry on, and then Larry Hill, howdy. It's doing a evening coin hunt. Slight chill, there's some wind, but not too bad. I kind of layered up here, but definitely not as cold as it has been. More of that trash metal stuff here. All right, well, 3 pieces of that trashy stuff here. Let's keep going. All right, and I'm using this SP24 coil, the smaller coil versus the double elliptical that I normally use with it, that came with the machine. It's that Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. And I've been noticing with the smaller coil, I've been able to get closer to metal poles like this and search up closer. So that's been certainly helpful. And right now I'm just working the swing set, see if I can get something in the drop zone here. All right, let me slide this around. All right, it's a pretty good size little dealie here. It's like a sled, I think. All right, let me just push it. It's pretty heavy. Okay, nope, nothing there. Okay, that's still that metal sled deal. But last time I came over here, I ended up getting some quarters out on this area from the sled. Maybe someone else lost some more quarters right there. That looks like a penny. 68. Let's see it. Certainly acting like a penny. It's up here now. I think I see it. Think I saw it. Yep, there it is. Penny. All right. First find this round's going to be a penny. All right. In the drop zone area again. Right over here. All right. Let's see if there's something else lurking over here. Okay. Man. Yeah, it's a pretty long day at the day job, and now it's time to get out and about and get a little stretch exercise out here. We're doing a little metal detecting and seeing if we can coax another coin or two. So far it's been a penny. Oh, what is this? 18. I see it. It's a piece of that metal stuff again right here. Right there, that foily stuff. Okay, so I let this one, this park rest for about 2-3 weeks. Good to know that I've at least ooh, 70. That's a potential dime right there, or one of the higher dealy pennies. Let's see what this could be. Oh, there it is. I see it. Holy cow, what is this? I don't know what that is. Some kind of, I don't know what that is. Some kind of jewelry thing? Let's see. You guys see that? Right there? I don't know what that is. Doesn't look like a coin, but I found it. All right. We'll put it in the I'm not sure what it is pile, and we'll continue on here shortly. All right. So, hey, that counts. That's a find. And, you know, I thought I heard a double signal, like over here, but of course it could have been something that was high. I mean, that it was next to it here. Oh no, right there. Thought I heard something. Let's go check that out. There we go. That one looks like a penny, but not. Some kind of foreign coin. Let's see. Let me get the flashlight out again. Here it is. Oh, it's a Canadian penny. Canadian penny. Right there. All right. Well, that counts. All right. A penny. Canadian penny. We'll put it in the foreign coin collection. All right. So that was right here. I wonder if someone else dropped something else further out here. No. Okay. No. Yeah, this SP24 coil, the smaller, thinner one like this, narrow, seems to be working out really good here for some of these areas where there's been a lot of pull tabs and a lot of trashy areas, I guess you'd call it. All right. I'm just gonna continue working the drop zone. Drop zone is, there's the swings right here, and there's the drop zone, kind of guesstimating where the kiddos like to jump off, maybe. Of course, I don't think anyone's jumping off of those things. Those are the little baby ones. Okay, let's move on over here to the other side now. Let's see if we can coax something else to pop. All right, it's a fairly good sized park or playground area. It's that mulch stuff, so, oh, 20s. That's probably going to be some foily aluminum stuff, so let's find it. Yep, there it is. Definitely helps having a pinpointer to find these things. All right, let's move on. Okay, little night coin hunt. And so far it's a penny, Canadian penny, and then some kind of, I don't know what it is. It wasn't a coin, but it was some kind of metal deal. So let's see if we can get another one to pop here in a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna do these elliptical, or not elliptical, but overlapping searches. Okay, that covers the swing area. Now let's move over to the structure, playground structure. Got two of them. We got this one. We got that one over there. And we're just gonna work the structure itself. See if we can locate something. All right. If it wasn't for the wind, it'd be actually a really nice night right now. Very cool, comfortable evening. Wind makes it a little chilly, but I layered up, so I should be good. These. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Okay. Keep working our way around. Coming into a little tunnel crawl space thing. Okay. Nope. No takers yet. Huh. Hear that? This one's confusing. Sounds like there's something here. I'm gonna check it because I got the pinpointer, so I might as well use it. Okay. That's the structure itself. Yeah. Okay. So I was picking up the structure thing. All right. Always doesn't hurt to just check it out just in case. There must be some kind of metal chain or something down there to secure it in place. Okay, let's work our way around. And so far, it's just been a penny, Canadian penny, and some kind of metal thing. Man, excuse me, wind is definitely kicked up here. This one's throwing me also. All right, we'll check it with the pinpointer. Okay, all right, that's the metal pole. All right, yeah, when in doubt, it's okay to check it. Okay, I think I'm almost back to where we started around the structure here. All right, so I'm gonna do the second perimeter search around it. Basically step off to the right, like a step or two, and start doing another search. It's kind of makes things easier if you just kind of follow the same pattern every time you go somewhere. It's easy to remember where you left off if you get sidetracked, and restart your search. Okay, and I think another, here we go, 19. Let's check it out. Here it is. Just right underneath there. Some of that foily stuff again. All right, so looks like we're going to be getting a lot of trash today. A lot of trashola. Okay, here we go. Sounded like more trash again. Yeah, let's just check it. Thought I had it here. Let me do a circular pattern. Wow, did I turn it on? Yep, I did. Let's check it. Don't tell me I got a lost signal. Okay, it's back here, right here. Oh, it's actually deeper. Wow, I thought that was closer up, but it says it's deeper and sounding like that foily stuff again, but we're gonna check it since we're here. Yep, there it is. That foily stuff. Where is that foily stuff? Hey, all right, let me check it. See if I kicked it up. Yeah, it looks like I did. Oh, there it is. All right, so you see how the pattern changed because of the orientation of the piece. I mean, I had it this way, that way, or whatever. It was given a different return, and That's what I call the lost signal. A lot of times you'll have a solid hit from one direction, and then you start digging and you kick it up, and you reorient it. And what happens then is it gets a different signature to the coil, and next thing you know, you're chasing a lost signal. You're like, what happened to it? It's still there. It's just been moved, and you got to kind of search for it again. Doesn't happen a lot of times if it's a good find, like rings and coins and whatnot. But your little foily stuff or those smaller targets, yeah, it'll do that to you. All right, so that lost signal, you chase a lost signal, basically just make an adjustment, maybe take it at a different angle or move your coil from a different direction and see where that goes. All right, let's go to the big play set here and see where that takes us. Okay, let's see if we can get more than a US penny and a Canadian penny. Okay, going around this swing set here, or slide. It looks like I'm denied there. Let's go back over here. Structure, that's the structure. You know, I've got this smaller coil. Wonder if I could work it in between this stuff down here and maybe get something to hit. Wasn't able to do this with the other coil because it was just way too big. Keep working it. Maybe we'll find a coin spill. What do you think? Okay, all right. It's a lot of structure, a lot of metal structure here. Okay, oops, let's go back here. All right, that's the structure still. Still the structure. Yeah, a lot of times I'm going by the target ID, but I'm also going by the sound of how it returns. Gotta kind of listen as well as see or watch. All right, let's go back around this way. I'm gonna do a wide sweep because right here is this little climby bar thing here. Maybe someone was climbing it and they may have lost a coin or two in that manner. Okay, well, doesn't look like it, but let's keep going. It's a fairly good sized playground set. Just got to remember not to miss, oh, here we go. 20s, we'll keep going. All right, let's go back. Let's go back underneath this other bridge-like thing. Right now I'm underneath a bridge, playground bridge, coming up on one end of it. Okay, all right, no takers there. Let's go around. It's pretty interesting. I was expecting to maybe get more hits or two. Let's go underneath. Okay, I'm underneath this structure. Kind of working my way under. Bear with me. Wow, nothing underneath there. Holy cow. Maybe some slim pickings here today. Let's go by these little roundy things here. All right, let's do this. Right underneath here, there's a bunch of stuff. Let's see if someone dropped anything. Nope. Okay. That's the structure again. Sounds like there's something here, but it sounds big. Let's keep going. What was that? Nope. Okay, going underneath another one of those little bridge-like things, or bars or whatever. Getting some iron sounds. It's like a little soft clickety sound. Okay, all right. Now we just got to keep working it. This is mold metal detecting in real life. This is what it's like. A lot of searching and a lot of trash and pull tabs and aluminum, and then on the occasion you get a coin or something else. All right, I heard something here. Okay, little clicky sound here. All right, we're gonna skip that one. Let's go back over here, work our way around. Okay, all right. Wow, all right, we'll just keep working it. Only way you can find it is if you're out here doing it, so let's do it. All right, wait. What was that? I think there's a pole there. Yeah, there's a pole there. Okay. Thought that was a double return, but I could see that pole and I was coming in at the wrong angle. All right, let's go back around. Do another perimeter search, just a step away from it now, and see if something may have gotten pulled loose further out now. Okay, here we go. What was that? Nope. I think that was that one picked up earlier that was kind of trashy. Yeah, okay, here we go. I think I see it too. Right on top, right here. Little foil deal. That right there is mobile metal detecting in real life. Right there. Little live streaming, showing you what it's like to metal detect these tot lots. I mean, if maybe at a beach or something, you probably have a better opportunity than one of these tot lots, but I'm not near a beach. And you take what you can, and actually found a surprising amount of things in these tot lots over the years, and they're easy to dig and they're easy to access. And ever since I started doing this at night, you pretty much have the whole place to yourself. Like right now, there's no one else out here, so I could take my time and do a methodical search. I was hoping to find more stuff over there by that little swing deal, but it didn't pan out. Here we go. Oh, another 20s. Potential pull tabs again. Let's check it out. Right over here. Somewhere over here it sounded like. Let's go check it. Somewhere about here. Just move that over. And we'll take see if it's here. Okay, I may have kicked it out. Yep, I did. Oh, I see it. It is what I anticipated. This little foily stuff here. Okay. So yeah, you pretty much just got to gut through it. And gut through it and see if you'll pick up something. All right. So now I got to hit this open area here. So I'm going to do a wide sweep, and I'm just going to take it slow and see where that takes us. I'm just going to go back and forth, and then I'll probably do a perimeter search here in a moment around the structure. Okay. More foil. Yeah, more foil. Bury things and then find them. Well, I don't. Maybe some other folks do, but you can see that if I get something, you'll see it live, not Memorex here. All right, and so far I haven't found anything other than that penny and a 1 cent dilly and some other metal dilly. So, and the other thing I do like is I like doing it live, because then you can actually share in the excitement as well as the letdown when I don't get anything. Excuse me. Temperature changes we've been having, like we were in the 70s, dropped to the mid 30s. Jump back up again. We're back into like the 50s, 60s. I think it'll be in the 40s in the morning. And then it'll warm back up again. It's really just that time of year where you get those temperature fluctuations. I'm over here in North Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth area. What was that? More of that foily stuff. Yeah, it's that foily stuff typically, but you gotta check it. All right, gotta check it just in case. All right, I think I may have kicked it out. So let's go check it. Yeah, moved it over. There it is. Looked like more of that metal stuff right over here somewhere. I think I see it. Yeah, there it is. Yep, I'm gonna bury that and find it again just to scam you guys. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's see. Kind of looking ahead over there just to make sure I'm on the right lane. Kind of making sure I overlap where I've been. Okay, all right. Let's go back around. We'll go back one more, and then we'll start doing a perimeter search around the area. And I may go over there where the grass is gone and it's dirt, and see if I might be able to eke out a coin or two out of the really trashy area where there's a bunch of pull tabs and stuff, and hoping that this little SP24 coil will do its thing and allow me to search high trash areas and still find a coin or two in that mix. That's the main reason why they say these smaller coils are better, is working them in these trash areas. All right, let's go and do a perimeter search. Okay, that's the metal structure, rebar or whatnot in the concrete. Okay, let's listen for that nice strong signal. Wind's kicking up on me. Oh, here we go. 20s again. Let's pick it up. Might as well pick it up somewhere in here. Wow, it's deep in there maybe? No, it can't be that deep. That sounded too clear. Let's see if I kicked it up. Yeah, I think I kicked it up over here. Yeah, I moved it around and pushed it over here. Let's see. There it is. Right there. More of that foily stuff. Let's see. Yeah, right there. Foil. Looks like it's a chopped up can. Needs more dragons. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Here we go. 20s. Strong 20 though. Had a clearer tone compared to the other ones. Now it just means it's a bigger piece of foil. All right, we'll keep going. All right, okay, all right. Work the perimeter, see where that takes us, and then might work some of those gaps or that dirt area. Higher tone, 37, 47. Let's go ahead and dig that. It says it's deeper, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the trowel and just kind of push that mulch up, get it moved, and get some depth on there right here. And then I can check it with the detector, as well as see if I can use the pinpointer. Yeah, kicked it up over here. Let's see if that's over here now, right there. What is that? Looks like more of that metal stuff again. Bummer, bummer. We'll have at it. We'll keep going though. It's the name of the game here is just persistence, slow and steady persistence. Okay, and make sure you overlap your search. All right, coming up on a pole. Still nothing. All right, what was that? Mixed signal. Let's keep going here. Keep working it. All right, nothing yet. Wait a minute. 20s again. It's probably going to be more foil. Probably going to be more foil. Wow, sounds like it's deeper. Or I missed it completely. Let's check it out. It's probably because of I'm digging mulch, and it probably got included in whatever they were shredding. I moved it. Sounds like it's over here. All right, where'd you go? Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I moved it again. Holy cow. Here we go. More foil. There it is. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we'll keep going. All right, so maybe one of these slow nights where it's going to be that 1 penny and 1 Canadian penny and that metal dealy thing that I'm not sure what it is. But, okay, this is that concrete thing here. So it's going to give you a return, most likely from the rebar. Okay, 27, 30. We'll dig it. That one sounds more pull tabby as well, but who knows? It could be something else too. So we'll check. All right, it's down in there. Yeah, right in here somewhere. I'm gonna just kick it out. Okay, all right, let's check it. Yeah, I kicked it out somewhere over here. All right, let's just use the pinpointer. Okay, interesting. Lost it again. Wonder if my battery's running low on my pinpointer. We'll see. Yeah, it's still there. What's not live? The live stream? No, it's live. I'm right here. That's why it's called the live stream, I guess. Okay, I wonder if it's deeper. Yeah, okay. I actually overshot. It was over here somewhere. There it is. Really small. Looks like a little rivet or something. Look at that. So tiny. Able to find it and all that. Nice. All right. Let's keep going. All right. Here we go. Another 20s. Foil. Said it was deeper. Let's see if I can find it. Nope. Oops. I think it's over here. I got to kick it up a little bit because your handheld pinpointer doesn't detect as well as your machine itself, but that's the whole point of having a pinpointer, is be able to quickly locate it. And there's no scorpions this time of year, at least up here where I'm at. Maybe down in South Texas. North Texas, not so much right now. There we go, right in here. Let's see if that's foil or not. Yep, it's foil. I see it, or at least right there. More of the foily stuff. Okay. Woo. This is one of those nights where it's going to mainly be a bunch of trash. But hey, can't find them if you aren't out there. So we'll keep going. All right. Slowly work our way around. We started on the other end. I think about halfway around. Yeah, about halfway around. Okay. Just work our way over. Nope. Thought I heard something there. This is that dirt area I was going to try afterwards. In fact, I think I found a penny last time there. But it was really tough because there was a lot of other trash to make it really tough to find stuff with that other coil. So with this smaller coil, I'm hoping it pans out. Right. Whew, in a workout. Good thing it's cool out here. Here we go. Now, let's see. Not yet. Yeah, we're almost at the end. Then we'll go to that dirt area. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go over this dirt area and see if I can cook something out of there. All right. That one has a hard packed dirt. It's not mulch. Okay. Over here by these trees. All right. Okay. Mixed signal. See if I can get a nice steady tone. Go in a little bit. 30s. Yeah, 30s. The wind's kicking up. All right, let's check it out. All right, just gonna pop out a dealie of it. Some of the dirt around it and get down there. Kick it up. And then it could be a pull tab. It could be a nickel coming in the 30s like that. All right. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it's here now. It's in this thing now, right here. Let's see what it could be. It's in this thing, right here. What could that be? What is hiding in this thing here? See anything yet? There it is. Yep. Classic pull tab right there. Sounds just like a nickel or a ring. Yep, that is metal detecting in real life right there. Pull tabs. Pull tab city. All right, let's go cover my dig. Make sure I got it nice and hard packed down again. This is dirt, so that's nice. All right, yeah, sounds so much like a nickel as well as a ring. but at least we were able to find it. Okay, what is this? 7. All right, let's see if I can locate it. Maybe it's close to the surface. Yeah, it says it is at least a few inches. Let's just kind of pop it up here real quick. See if it's there. Okay, it's further up here. Just right here. Let's see if it could be in that thing. All right, that over. Okay, we moved it. It's in that thing. Oh, I think I see it. I think it's another one of those pull tab things, maybe. No, it's in this thing. What is this? There it is. Nice hunk of metal. 5. Man, thanks for the gift, Sean Piker. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Always get you motivated to keep on digging. A golden tooth. Holy cow, at the cemetery. Man, I don't know if I could dig a cemetery. It'd be a little creepy for yours truly. All right, we'll keep working over here. Here we go. Solid 20. I'm going to keep going. I'm hoping for a 90. A 70 or 90. 90 would potentially be a quarter. 70 potentially be a dime. Bunch of metal here. They're in the 20s too. Let's see if I can at least figure out what this could be. Right over here. Sounded close to the top the way that recovery was coming in on the machine. So we'll just kind of dig in there real quick. And yep, there it is. Piece of foil. All right. Before we go on, let's just check it because I thought I heard multiple. No, it was just, excuse me, that one. All right, cool. Let's keep going. All right. I'm staying in this dirt area just to make it a little bit easier for yours truly to dig. 20s. All right, let's see if we can hear a solid 90. 20s, and I like about here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and kick up the clods here before I take the pinpointer out. Okay, sounds like it's deeper still. Okay, so just kick it out a little bit more. Let's see what that does. All right, it's still there. Holy cow. Said it was a few inches down, so hopefully that's the case. Right over here, way down there maybe. All right, let me check it. Well, I certainly moved it. Definitely moved it. I wonder if I pulled it up over here. No, that's weird. That was coming in solid and then I lost it completely. All right, let's just check it. It's still there. All right, I'm gonna skip this one. Don't want to dig too deep, even though it is a patch of dirt. Okay, no pennies. No, it's not here so far. All right, let's keep going. All right, around the dirt patch, nothing. All right, let's go over here by this picnic bench thing. Yeah, okay, here we go. Another dirt patch area. Okay, here we go. What I want to see or hear is trying to see if I can pick up a quarter. Just hold off on digging it until I locate a quarter. 33 potential nickel. A weird sound here. It says it's deep. Yeah, that's a weird one. Oh, here's 50s. Let's check that out. It said it was down here, so let's see if I can get it. Alright, this is really hard to pack dirt. Okay, so we'll just kind of move these big clods out of the way first, and then I'll check the pinpointer. This right here. Alright, let's see what that could be. Okay, just move some of that dirt out of the way. Oh, there it is. Some kind of big chunk of metal. Yeah, big chunk of metal. Came in the 50s. Had me excited for a moment. Holy cow. I was thinking it was going to be a ring or something. Alright. Another spot fooled me. Another time. Okay. Alright. I was getting a bunch of nice tones. Okay. Alright. Let's go back around these trees now. Sometimes there might be a coin here. All right, let's go to this one. Nice dirt area. Nope. 19s again. 53 again. It says it's deep too, and it's in the grass. I'm gonna let that one go. All right. What was that? He's 30. Something really close to the surface. Really close to the surface. Must be let's see, right there, just under the surface. So let's see if I can get an idea what that could be. Shouldn't have to dig too deep the way that was sounding. Yeah, it's up here. Yeah, it's right underneath this grass. Alright, where is this? Man, I think I see it. Little scrap piece of metal thing or something. Right here. Looks like maybe a chunk of something. Let's see again. There it is. Yes. Mr. Pull Tab. Yep. That is tough. Come in solid like that and then it turns out to be Turns out to be Mr. Pool Tabby. Okay, all right, we'll go back around this one area here, just kind of going around this tree where the shade is. Sometimes folks like to hang out underneath the tree where there's shade. Okay, that's 60s, so that's like a dime, or I mean a penny possibly. So let's see if that could be it. It says it's over here somewhere, right over here. I think I got to dig down a little to get it. So let me just pop it out of the dirt. Luckily there's a nice dirt spot here, so I don't have to kill any grass. Right here. Okay, right there. Let's pop it out. Still there. Okay, it's in there. I can't get a good bead on what it is yet, but I'm anticipating a penny the way it came in on the machine. But it's really throwing me right now because the way it was sounding, it sounded it was up closer too. I may be just chasing a piece of metal, but that's part of detecting here. You gotta look, at least see what your machine is registering. Okay, sounds like it may be on the wall right here. Just kind of dig it out and see if I can coax it out of there. Okay, a lot of roots. Oh, there we go. I think I heard something. All right, what is that? No, that's a root. That is a root so far. Oh, I kicked it out. All right, it's over here now. It took a little bit. Let's see where it could be. Somewhere here. I think I see it. Oh, man, it's that red metal thing. That's what hosed me to another one. This little red metal thing was, man, it's coming in just like a penny. 60s, 70s. That was really messing me up. All right, let's get that one buried. Well, all right, let's see if we can find something correct. Yeah, all right. Yeah, there's a lot of folks on. All right, well, it's been slim pickings. Look at that, right on top. Coming in 37, and it's a, look like a can or piece of a can or something. Yeah, right there. That comes in. Sounding like a really good one. Have a coin you'll give me? All right, cool. Prefer to just find it with the machine. Here we go. Let's just kind of do a wide search and maybe, oh, here we go, 58. Maybe pick up a quarter. That's what I was really hoping for. Something coming in the 90s. Yeah, I see this one. A piece of metal right on top. I don't know what that is. Big chunk of metal. Okay. Big chunk of metal. Let's keep going. All right. Let's work over here near this bench. All right. Let's just do a rapid search, and if we hit something in the 90s, we'll stop. Other than that, we're just going to keep going. Well, here's 67, and that's usually a penny, other than if it was that little metal thing that I found earlier, that red piece of metal something, I don't know what. We'll see. Sounded close to the top. Where is it? Wow, that sounded close. Yeah, it's right here, and it doesn't sound very far at all. Let's see if that's the case. Okay, here we go. Oh, there it is. Found it. Right on top. Little penny. All right, well, we got 2 pennies and 1 Canadian penny. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. That counts. Okay. That was at 67. So, okay, 20s. Next. All right. Let's see if I can coax a quarter out of the ground here. Another 66. 66. Somewhere around here again. Lost it. Let's pinpoint it. It says it's down there a little bit, but not too bad. So I think I can get a clod started or a... Yeah. Okay. Somewhere in there still. Okay. See if I can find it. I don't think it's that deep. Somewhere over here to the just under here. So let's just dig near, pop it out here in a moment, like I did that other one. It sounds like it's close. All right, let's get that piece out. Yeah, no, it's still there, and I think I moved it, whatever it was. Let me see if I can dig out some of that and kick it out. Yeah, okay, I think it's over here now. Yeah, there we go. Somewhere in here. I think that might be it. No, that's not it. This thing right here. No. There it is. There it is. Wow. I was chasing that. Another penny. Wow. That was a pain trying to find that one. That was dug in there. All right. I was chasing it. And it was caught up on the side. And then I moved it and then reoriented it. So it got a different return on it. So that was definitely throwing me. Okay. All right. Well, we're getting some pennies. Wait a minute. That's a 79. That could be a dime right here. right there. Let's just kick it out, get that big old clod going. Kicked it out already. Somewhere over here. Oh, I think I see it. I think it's a dime. It's right over here. Right there. Oh yeah, that's a dime. That's a dime. All right, well that SP24 coil is allowing me to dig and find stuff up near the concrete deal and trashy areas. So penny here, a dime here. Let's see. All right, cool. I like that. 28, 9. Gonna mainly listen for the C's on up. And again, the elusive 90 right there. 67 right there. Right here with the pinpointer. So just under it, build the plug out. Okay. So I can replug it right there. And then somewhere in here is what I'm looking for. So let's just kick that out. That out here. Yeah, I think I moved it. I kicked it out some. So I'm just gonna dig out the dirt here and then listen for it. Okay, I think it's back in here. All right, I'll just kick that out again. You seen that other dime or that penny that I found earlier? It was basically stuck into a dirt clod and I kicked it out. Wow, where is this thing? Wow, I can feel it. That's something weird. I'm gonna let that one lay. I could feel it. It felt like a can or something. All right. All right, well, big pieces of metal can throw you too, so sounds like that's the case. Okay, let's listen for some 90s. What is that thing? What is that? Oh, just a piece of plastic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 97. I don't know what to do on this one other than check it. It's in that hard pack. It's in here. Oh, there it is. It looks like something here. No? Oh, there it is. Little piece of metal something. Really, really small piece of something. I don't know what that is. Let's see. See that? We'll just put that in the trash pile. We'll just check this. Yeah, okay. So that was pretty close to the top. And it was sounding really good, but I thought it was a 90 at first, and then it switched off to 70s and then dropped again. So that's usually a good indication of it's not a quarter. Okay. All right. We'll just go around this structure, and then I'm going to call it 78. Potential dime. Potential dime. Right here. Could be a piece of metal. No, that's a piece of mulch. Let me check it. It's still down there. Had the signature of a dime, so we'll check it. Okay, a little bit further up. Got some rocks to contend with, but I think if I can get that moved, might be able to. There it is right there. Yep, it's a dime. All right, dime. All right, well, that counts. All right, I don't mind that. Okay. And we'll go and work it again. Still working for that elusive quarter. Okay, and I do like this little coil. I think it's giving me a little leeway when it comes to trash. It's doing a little bit better separation than what I was getting with that D coil, double elliptical. Okay, coming up a nice dirt area. Let's go over here. Okay, 20s. Mixed. Okay, right in this hard pack. Around. Oh, here, look at this. This is throwing me. Right here. Okay, there's a good sound here. And then there's the metal, or the concrete. Right there. Gotta check it out. We gotta check it out. That could be another dime. And it doesn't look very deep. And we're in the sand, or the dirt, so easy dig. Easy cover up also, so I don't have to worry about damaging anything. It's over here. Right here. Yeah. Oh, yes. I see an outline. It's right over here. Right there. All right. That doesn't look like a dime, though. Looks like a beat-up penny. Okay. All right. That goes in the goodie pile. And you notice, very close to the concrete, but I was still able to separate the coin that was up close to it. So that's pretty good. That's the whole point of your use of a smaller coil. Let's work this hard pack. 58, 65. Okay, let's try it right here in that hard pack. Definitely like this dirt stuff. Just pop out the dirt, dig down in there. Okay, sound like it further up right here. I may have moved it. Let's go check it. I don't know now. Here we go. Somewhere here. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. All right, this one's playing hard to get, big time. This is weird. I'm kicking up all kinds of stuff. I kicked it out. It's over here now. Sound like it was over here. That's weird. It must be small. No, it's over here. It's in this junk. Okay, go left more. No, it's in here. Right in there. There it is. All right, I was chasing the wrong thing. There was something else over here, probably something small, but there's a penny, I think. Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Thanks for the gift, Robin Brown. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Well, I think I'm going to have to call it quits here. I'm getting kind of tired, and I got to get ready for the day job. And, of course, well, let's just kind of swing the detector as we head toward the general direction of where I need to go. Maybe I'll find something on the way. What's that? Okay, all right. 20s. Now I'm just kind of doing a random pattern search here. 20s, 49, Texas. All right, I'm gonna dig it. I'm gonna dig it. You can't pass up something that hits in the face. It's like a given detector rule, at least with the Nocta. You gotta look. All right, let me check it real quick before I dig deeper. Kicked it out. It's over here in this junk. Man, the dreaded pull tab again here in Georgia. All right, cool. What's the temperature like over there? I think there was a big blizzard freeze thing that may have hit y'all, as well as going up northeast or the coast. We had a little bit, but now I just had a cold front go by. That's 30s. Man, here we go. Potential penny alert. Yeah, potential penny alert. Let's go check it out. Should have been right about here. So let's coax it out of the dirt right here, and then I'll take the the pinpointer and check it. If I can build a plug out of that. It's kind of heavy dirt. I mean, pretty. Okay, hearing something. Okay, further down. It's further down, but I'm gonna check it real quick. I may have kicked it out. It says it's right here. Overshot it. Man, I overshot it big time. Just right there. Okay, and it's not very deep. All right, let me kick that out then. Let's see if there it is. There it is, right there. Penny, 67. Got over a foot. Wow. That's a lot of snow. That's a lot of snow. You know, one thing I learned, I lived in Rhode Island for about a few months, way back when, and I learned, you know, being from Texas, I was thinking, oh, you can just bust through snow. In my driveway, snowplow would plowed up stuff the night before or the morning of, and I was getting ready to go to work, and I was like, I can just bust through that. It's just snow. I felt like I hit a wall. So I fast learned about snow shoveling. Yep. I mean, okay. Well, we certainly gave it a good go over here at the park. Only found a penny and some kind of coin thing over here by this playground set, and then some other, I don't know what it is, some kind of coin looking thing or whatever. And then a Canadian penny, and then the rest of the stuff we found was on the perimeter, out in the dirt area, right over here by the trees and all that. So it's good stuff. All right. Well, appreciate you guys joining. Appreciate the gifts from y'all, and stay tuned for more. I plan on doing more of these, and hopefully we can share in the fun when I actually find something good. All right. Take care.